What's up, YouTube? Cold Ass Ice Princess coming at you from Minnesota. And I think this is becoming my little spot for doing my videos in. Got the little light all shining. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to talk about this young female that's been all over the internet. This WoahhVickey person. The Caucasian girl that got her DNA results, and it said that she's so many percentage of African.
Say I'm black, and Ancestry.com say I'm black. Like, at the end of the day,
Which that's a wonderful thing. Yeah. That's a wonderful thing that she want to be one of us. I like that. I like that she want to be one of us. Yes. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. We create culture. We create fashion. We create hairstyles. We create music. I mean, we create art. I mean, we're wonderful. You know what I mean? Regardless of what anybody try to say or how people try to put us down, we the shit. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you want to be one of us? You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing she want to be one of us. I'm just saying. Lord. Okay. But the problem I have with her is that she picked the most negative, loud, rude, disrespectful part of the culture to emulate. Why is that?
why do I kind of fake accent and talk like this? But that really upsets me when y'all say that because I don't talk any type of. You bitches in my comments talking about that ain't your real hair, that's weed, bitch. Bitch, this is natural. This is my hair, bitch. I don't wear weave, bitch, so stop trying me, bitch. This is my hair. It look like it's magic. Oh, yeah.
Black women come in all shapes and sizes, and we talk in all different ways and forms, and we dance in all different ways, and she even be patting her head like this. Now you know she done learned that from a black girl. Be patting her head. And then the way she be talking. The way she be acting.
I used to go ahead, it's my old college. I want to let everybody know, yeah, I dropped out after 6 months because fuck school, because you don't need school to be smart. I could.
It's like we don't have a problem with y'all trying to assimilate into our culture, but we do have a problem when y'all being fake as hell. Because people can see the fakeness from a mile away. We can see the fakeness. We can hear the fakeness. It's so fake. That's what we have a problem with. We don't have a problem that you want to eat cornbread and greens and shit with us, and fried chicken and watermelon and shit like that.
I know what I'm talking about.
Black woman. Okay, fine. How can I help you?
I was trying to get my butt bigger than it already is.
Bigger than it already is.
Yeah. I'm gonna snap this bitch. She said I'm not black.
Chill.
Fuck you, bitch. What, bitch? Hit me, bitch. Hit me, bitch. What, bitch? Oh, bitch. Hit me.
And let me make this clear, because she had did a video eating watermelon and fried chicken. Okay. First of all, the slaves ate the watermelon as a form of hydration because they were working from sunrise until sunset. They weren't getting adequate water. They weren't being hydrated. They wasn't getting adequate food. So they ate the watermelon as a means of staying alive. Because the watermelon filled up their bellies and kept them from dehydrating. That's why the slaves ate the watermelon. Let me just get that clear. Okay. Sometimes I don't be meaning to get serious with y'all, but you know what? Some historical facts, they do help a little bit. The slaves weren't just eating watermelon because they were just dumb black people eating damn watermelon. They was eating the watermelon to stay fucking alive and to hydrate their bodies, to keep from exhaustion, to keep from dehydration. That's why they was eating the watermelon. So again, we don't have no problem with the Caucasian people that done been raised in the hood with us, and they done grew up in the neighborhood with us, and they part of us. They done went to the same schools, the same churches, ate the same food with us. We have a problem with those of y'all who be faking. That's what we got a problem with. You pick the most negative characters in our communities to act like. That's what we have a problem with. And we have a problem with the fact that you can turn that shit off just like that. You can turn that shit on and you can turn that shit off. When you get ready to drop that shit and go back to being white, you can go put on some damn clothes and put your hair up in a bun and go get a job at the courthouse somewhere because your uncle is the judge. We can't turn this off. You understand? This right here is with us all the time. This right here you looking at right here, this melanin, this is with us all the time, 24 hours a day. So we have a problem when somebody is being fake and phony. And nigga this, and bitch that, and bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just taking it too far. Just talking too damn much. Just a big ass act. Just an act. Being acting like you one of us is gonna get your ass locked up like you was locked up a few weeks ago. Being all loud and disrespectful and talking all kind of crazy shit, you gonna run up on the right one. Somebody gonna knock your ass out, and when you wake up, you gonna realize you was fucking white for real. And you ain't gonna never wanna be black again. I'm just saying. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to have little get-togethers every Friday and Saturday night. My uncles and aunties would come together, and cousins and different people, and they would play pitty-pat and spade all night and drink damn Hennessy and laugh and joke and have a good time. One of my cousins brought a white girl to the house. What'd he do that for? We ain't never had no problem with Caucasian people. I'm pro-black, but I love everybody. Don't get me wrong. My people ain't never had a problem with, shit. Back in the South, hell, there was white folks that lived right next door to you. My grandmother said they used to come to the house and ask for sugar, tobacco, bread, coffee. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they can ask you for, they would come and ask you for. They used to share back and forth like that, so we didn't have a problem with Caucasian people. But anyway, one of my cousins brought this white girl to the house one night while they was playing pitty pat and spade. And so my uncles and my daddy, they sat there and they looked at her. You know what I mean? My cousin went upstairs to use the bathroom. And this girl was hungry. So grandma had cooked a big pot of greens and cornbread. Not no cornbread, cornbread. She went in there. It wasn't no greens left in the pot, so she got a big ass chunk of the cornbread. I remember just as plain as day. and went and sat in the corner and ate the damn cornbread. Them people talked about her so bad when she left. Back in them days, we didn't have no damn Jiffy Mix. The cornbread wasn't sweet like cake. The cornbread didn't have no sugar, no honey in it, no butter. It was just dry ass cornbread that you would use to sop up the pot liquor from the greens. And that white girl sat in the corner and had a big ass chunk of cornbread in the corner. Dry ass cornbread. No buttermilk, no butter, no honey, nothing. They talked about that girl so bad when she left. You trying to fit in, eating dry ass cornbread in the corner. Dry ass cornbread that don't nobody even else eat. Unless they got some damn beans or greens or pigtails or pig feet or something with it. And your ass sitting in the corner eating dry ass damn cornbread. Like it's cake. And back in them days, them old people didn't put no sugar in their cornbread. That was some hard ass damn cornmeal bread, cornbread, hard ass that you make in a big black cast iron skillet. The type that gets stuck in your throat right here. If you ain't got something to soak it up with. You had to, that kind of cornbread they had back then, you had to soak it up with something. And this white girl in the corner trying to talk all black. And it's not no other way for me to describe it. Because like I say, everybody don't talk like, girl, and I was going to the store, yeah, and you know what I mean, and my nigga, he better bring his ass home. I don't even know how to do it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Because all of us don't act like that, WoahhVickey. All of us don't act like that. I'm just saying. So this girl, you know what I mean, she got her little accent of whoever she done seen and who she trying to emulate and who she trying to act like. And I'm a little kid and I can tell the shit is fake and phony. The grown folks is shaking their head and rolling their eyes and hoping this bitch hurry up and leave. And it's like, why is you acting like that? Why is you talking like that? You don't have to be like that. You can just be yourself. What's the matter with being yourself? Just be yourself. Why are you trying to be something you ain't? It don't even seem right. It don't even seem normal. Just be yourself. And she in the fucking corner gnawing on damn dry ass cornbread. And they laugh when she leaves, like, how the fuck did she sit there and eat the dry ass cornbread? It's like, what you trying to prove? It's like, what you trying to prove? You sitting there eating dry ass cornbread with no buttermilk, no nothing. We wouldn't even eat no dry ass cornbread like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. It's like, just stop to act, white girls and white boys. Just be yourself. Even if you got African American friends, you don't got to try to imitate them. And you don't got to try to pick the most negative one to imitate. You know, if you want to imitate somebody, imitate the one that's doing good, that's doing big things. Don't pick the worst one out of the bunch to imitate. Don't pick the loudest one out the bunch to imitate. Don't be the loudest one in the movie theater and the loudest one at the mall and always just talking crazy and doing just stupidness. Don't do that. Just be yourself. Don't be the white girl sitting in the corner eating the cornbread that nobody else will eat. I'm just saying. As always, it's been Cold Ass Ice Princess coming at you from Minnesota. Grace and peace.
Getting a lot of comments talking about cultural appropriation, but I just want to give y'all my take on it coming from a black girl. And well, first of all, I'm not taking nobody's culture because I'm black. Second of all, he's white, I'm black, so it's a big difference.